Good afternoon, Pottery peeps. We have a kiln opening today. I am Tiffany with Hobble Creek Pottery, and thank you for checking in to see what we've got in here. I'm pretty excited, even though Christmas is coming up and won't be here till December 25th. For us potters, every kiln opening year-round is Christmas. And I'm super excited about what's in here and apprehensive because every pot counts with all the shows. This, I believe everybody's represented here. Kate and Sandy have their own kilns, so they usually fire at their place. But I even have a couple of Caroline's things in here. If you've been with me for a while and wondering what happened to Caroline, she is a senior in high school. And of course, I've been out of commission, and so I've been basically renting the studio to my students. They're so good, they're so talented. What they need really is practice. And I'm on hand to advise if they need it. So that's kind of how this last year has been. And anyway, so Caroline hopefully will be coming back after Christmas, but it was so sweet to see her. She's just a sweet kid. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what we got, because this is exciting. Okay, this first shelf looks promising. Ooh, okay, lots of ornaments. Oh, and you're crooked. Hold on. Let me straighten you out. My goodness. Okay. I guess we should start with the ornaments. And I need to make sure I remember whose is whose because they're all mixed together. This is pretty much how I like to do the ornaments. I do have a jewelry tree, but actually I'm pretty limited size-wise. I mean, it's great for beads and really small things, but I tend to just, still on baby watch, hold on. Okay, yeah, we are down to, due date is Sunday, the 24th. So, new baby coming. I'm so excited. And I know Nicole, my daughter-in-law, is too, because she is tired of being pregnant. Any of you who have been in that last month of pregnancy, ooh, it's a doozer. Okay, let's go ahead and, I think I was talking about the posts. Anyway, so you can see kind of how I straddle these rods over my posts. And I'm actually, if I'm high enough, I can actually put things under in between. It's just, you know, it's Tetris on steroids. So a lot of these right here are Savannah's. Let me just set them aside here for a second. And one of them is Tess's. So Tess just did, okay, I've got sun coming in, don't I? Oh, it's late afternoon. The sun's lower in the sky. Geez, can't talk. So she's done the Mako designer liner over the speckled buff by Laguna, and then just a clear glaze. And then Savannah's just done under glazes where she's painted these in, and my studio clear. And how cute are these guys? So she's got a lot of gnomes in here too. Very fun, very festive with all those colors. All right, let's get these out of the way. And there's some really fun stuff for upcoming tutorials, you guys. If you have not subscribed, you might want to. And then hit that bell thingy for notification so you don't miss what I have over here. Because they're cute. All right, let's go this way. We've got more gnomes. And if you'll notice, I usually put, I try to balance the weight on these rods where I've got like 3, if I got something heavy on the outside, and you can still see, I mean, they bent. So, because I knew that these angels were going to be heavier. But I tried to distribute the weight. Oh, how fun. All right. More little gnomies. Very, very cute. Savannah's, actually I thought Savannah didn't start her show until after Thanksgiving, but it's this weekend. If you are in the Utah area, Utah County, the farmer's market is actually continuing, but they're doing it in the Provo Town Center Mall. And so she'll be inside doing, and that starts this weekend for her. So she's actually the one that's stressing. I actually started stressing for her last night when she told me it was this weekend, not next. All right. Ooh, those are pretty. I'm gonna have to make more of those. All right, more gnomies. Oh yeah. So a couple more gnomes. I love the fact that she did them in all the different colors. And then another, you know, all right, I got a question for you guys. I've been having some issues with the designer liner popping off. Look at that. It popped off of her one. She's lost two. This one had them all. Are you guys having any issues with the designer liner? I need to figure out what's going on with that, because I actually really enjoy the designer liner. Oh, and these are roses in fire brick that I did, and I'm gonna come back and gold luster around the petals, just the tops of the petals. I'm hoping I can get a gold luster in between all the others, but this is a wooden mold that I have, and that turned out really pretty. All right, so these are, I had, Audrey, if you're watching this, I had a blast making these adorable little angels. Let's see. I did these. I'm going to link Audrey Lynn Studios, her tutorial on how these were made. And I'm going to come back and gold luster the halo. These ones were done in the speckled buff by Laguna, and then I dipped them in cream. And I like how you see the specks and also how it kind of breaks on the texture. That's kind of what I was hoping for, and that's what I got. Kind of more country-ish. I've got some more in here that I did on B-Mix. But yeah, Audrey, this was a great tutorial. I had so much fun with it. All right. Let's get you off. Two more done in the speckled. And then, so these two were done in speckled buff with cream, Clayscapes cream. And then this one, isn't that pretty? So this one was just 2 coats of Spectrum Soft Red. I really like that. A lot of people are gonna really prefer this because there's a lot of people in my area that are minimalist, and my daughter being one. But I prefer this. I love color, and that is just so soft. Yeah, it's called soft red for a reason. So, and I did do what Audrey did, where she put the Narcomi wire in the middle, and I bought bells. I do plan to make them into little ringing angels. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. For those of you who are too young for that reference, watch It's a Wonderful Life with Jimmy Stewart. Get tissues ready. You do. Okay, so let me take these guys off. So I do know that when I put something heavy, that my rod is probably going to bend, and eventually I'm probably going to need to replace these. I just bend them back and keep going. I've had these for over a decade. These are Tess's trees. She loved the trees in the last one so much that she made more, and it's just cream, and she's left the trunks raw. And then more of these. I have more of the cream. I have what, 2, 4, 5 of the speckled buff and only 3 of these. I'm gonna have to make some more. Oh heavens, I just gotta make more pottery, right? All right, So I have a lot of flowers in here too, because watching that angel tutorial, Audrey mentioned, I think it's either Pottery by Jas or Ceramics by Jas, and it's Jas. I will link her channel too. Been really enjoying her channel. I went down the rabbit hole. I don't sleep much, so at night I binge watch pottery on YouTube. But this is just the speckled buff in cream, and it is made for a luminary, or not a luminary, a tea light. Okay. This was a refire. I had some crawling, so I just added some more. I actually put Spectrum's pearl white on it instead of cream. I don't like when I have to refire something and it's a dippable glaze. Dippable glazes are thinner than brushable glazes because they don't have the gum solution in them. And so I usually, if I have to add more glaze, and because this one did crawl, I needed to add more glaze, I will usually find some sort of brushable because it'll stick and not just run off the pot, to where if I was to dip this in cream, it would just run off. So we saved that one. And then this is Mickey's. I will link her, and she's got a YouTube channel too, so I will link her in the description. Somehow the glaze on this in the other kiln didn't have any glaze on it, so it got refired, and I just love this. I think this is so cool. I know it's Opulence, Violet, and Blue Monday, and then the refire, I had the pearl white out, so it just got pearl white on it. This is also Mickey's, and I do believe she has a, she will have a tutorial on how she makes these donut vases. I just love how literal she made the donut vase, right? Doesn't that look good enough to eat? Definitely would have to see a dentist afterward, but that is pretty. All right. This is just a fun, easy Christmas tree. If you want to see how I could probably do a really short video on how I make these, but that glaze is a winner, you guys. Okay, so I've got cream. I literally dipped the top in cream, and I dipped the bottom in, these are all Clayscapes glazes, in Tim's Dark Celadon, and then I overlapped both with the shadow blue. That is a stunning combination. And I love how the blue fades into the green. You know, there's not a stark line. It just melts just beautifully. Oh, that's pretty. Definitely need to do more of that. Okay, and these are my Scandinavian gnomes. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time on them because there is a tutorial that will be coming up, not this week, but next. Today is the 19th. I've already got Saturday's video, but this will be coming up. I guess it will be the Saturday after Thanksgiving. I'll have this video up. But boy, they're cute. Ugh, just love anything Scandinavian. All right, and this is mine. It's a casserole dish, and woohoo! So I did cream on the inside. This is also Sharon Hoppy's form. Look what I did, guys. I did not glaze this. It was supposed to be this is fire brick red with the Clayscapes cream. Oops. Anyway, so Sharon Hoppy's rollers, her poinsettia, which is why it had to be fire brick. And then I did cream over here. This is nice. This will be a nice serving dish for, it's each direction, yay! So, and I do believe Sharon has a tutorial on her channel. She has a YouTube channel too on this. If I can find it, I will put it in the description. All right. This is kind of funny. So I plan on doing a tutorial on this too. It looks like I the glaze didn't cover. You look sunburned though. So I used the soft pink by Speedball. Thinking I've used it for skin tones before, but maybe I put too many coats on it. It's still cute. Maybe he's just really cold from being out in the cold. But I got a fun video coming up on these too. There's actually 3 of these elves in this kiln. All right, so we're back to ghosts. These are Caroline's that she got to me. Let's see, with their faces. And she's just done the black underglaze with these. They all have different faces on them. And the clay is just raw. And then this is also Caroline's, her little tiger kitty. And she's done this with underglazes too. All right, let's go ahead and get these. These are, oh, sorry, Caroline. Have one over here too. Oh. All right, so these were the tutorial that I watched by either Ceramics or Pottery by Jas. And they're Tealight holders. And I went very country with these with the speckled buff and cream. And same with these. I could just see these, you know, you've got a rustic Christmas, you know, with tea lights, you know, if you do like kind of like a woodland Christmas, kind of like I do. Mickey has been doing some miniatures. So she's got, this actually comes off and it's actually workable. So I will let her do that. And she's done, I believe, Colors for Earth is the blue, and then cream on this. Very, very cute. And then these stars are also hers. Uh-oh, one got put upside down. Dang it. That's my bad. He's got some freckles. Oh, sorry, Mickey. Invariably, I'm going to make a mistake. Loading kilns late at night. But she's got all these ornaments with these cute faces on them. I'm going to pull up the plate, and then we'll add these to the plate. And I just put them up on stilts. All right, so here's the plate. Oh, I don't. That's interesting. So they're not pinholes. They're little pin pricks. I mean, they're not sharp at all, but that is a very, very red Merry Christmas. I didn't think it would be that red. Anyway, so plate is done with holly green, and I did put Glacier or Spectrum's holly green, and then I did Glacier just on the rim. So that's a pretty Christmas plate, but that is really, really red. I prefer reds with the cooler purple undertones. Oh, wait. I was going to use the plate, but this one might need a refire. I mean, it's functional. There's nothing wrong with it, other than I don't like those little pinpricks. So I might put it in for another one. Oh, my little sunburned elves. Okay, so this is another miniature by Mickey, and that lid will come off too, but of course I will let her do that. Isn't that pretty? I do believe this is the Violet by Opulence. That's cute. And I'm worried that I'm going to break it, so anything little like that. Anything big, anything little. Okay, so some more of these, just done in white. Or cream. I did them all that way. Can't you just see them with on a table centerpiece, you know, with some green boughs and pine cones? I think they would look really good. All right. So I'm not liking... I love the idea of these guys, but they just look way too sunburnt. And for some reason, I had some crawling. Don't know why. And fire brick, by the way, is this one was fire brick and the solar flare by Emiko on his hair. And this one was pearl white on his hair with the fire brick. So, and the other one was the pearl white on that. All right, so this is Mickey's, her little donut plate. And she's done this with under glazes and then did clear. Also, I have to point out, she's got a heck of a lot more patience than I do to wipe back the glaze on all of those sparkles or all the sprinkles and then color them individually. Oh, not to mention she made them to begin with and put them because they're completely raised. All right, so these are Tess's amazing bowls. She's gonna be so happy. She actually did a tester, and it's just a bow bowl. It's gonna be tough. A bow bowl, and it is the black underglaze with clear. It's a very nice bowl. Tess, this is amazing. Great, great concept. And another one. And then she also did this as a tester, 2 coats of manganese wash on the rim and dipped in cream. She's gonna like that too. Well, that's disappointing. So in the last kiln opening, oh my God, I had some glaze on the shelf. I'll have to grind that off. This is a speckled bee mix. I did cranberry and cream, and I had a lot of crawling. So I put pearl white on them and fired them again. I guess they're okay. But it's almost like, especially this one, it's like the cranberry separated. I mean, it's completely covered. I don't know. I'm gonna have to rethink if I want to fire them again, try to sell them as they are. They're super cute, but I haven't had any problems with cranberry, but one of you reported that you had issues with cranberry. This is the only time, well, on that mug that crawled, but I know I put it in here when the glaze was still wet. So that's my fault. These were not wet, so I'm not sure what's going on. Not sure what I'm going to do with that. So, but I really love this color of the cranberry. So, and I put way too many hours of work in on those gnomes. So, gotta save them. So, I don't know. That's for my problem solving brain to figure out. Another one of these Tealights. This is going to be really pretty. I can already see it in my head because I have a lot of wilderness decorations, so I can see them around the table with that. This is another one of Tess, not Nap Time Potter, her Santa plate. And then these are just, what are they? Downpour is in the words. And then I did a dip of Dutch Sprinkle by Laguna. I love that combination. Just wintry, like you could shiver, wintry. All right, so first let's start with Tess. Beautiful. There's gonna be a lot of loaf pans in the future because she's got a lot to make. This is Pacific Blue by Placecapes and Cream. That's gorgeous. I don't know if you can see the variations in that. I mean, that's a really pretty glaze. I need to use that more. It almost went a little metallic. Really pretty. Okay. Oh, yeah. So, soft red. I really like the soft red. And I left the back raw. Gonna have to make me some more. I actually really enjoyed that too. So thank you, Jas, for putting up that tutorial. Okay, so this is a bowl on the Laguna buff with speckles. My bowl warped, it's hand-built bowl, but that's okay. And then I did a porcelain slip on the inside with, this is Holly Green by Spectrum. I love Holly Green, but I'm not digging it on this clay. And that's, of course, what I've got the loaf pans there. So it says merry and bright, so it worked to have the sand bow transfers. And yeah, that's it. That's interesting. And this is Tess's, but the color didn't. It popped on the inside, but not on the outside. She probably needed to do another coat. I don't even know if it's going to show in the camera here, but it is pitch black clayscapes with, I believe, just one coat of coastal blue. She probably could have done two. It's really subtle though. It's really pretty. It didn't throw any very much color. Oh, some on the back or on the outside. It's actually really pretty, but the specks, on this pitch black, the specks look like stars. Isn't that pretty? Just love the way the magnesium flecks look on a dark clay. All right. So I went with your guys' suggestion because I had asked you what glazes I should do this in. And all of you agreed, that made a comment to leave the outside raw, which I did, and then do a dark green on the inside, which I did, but my dark green wasn't so nice to me because it crawled. And this was glazed, so it wasn't the, I just wonder if it's the speckled buff. No, that doesn't explain the tart dishes. We have a mystery on our hands because this actually was done and it dried for 3 days before we could get it into the kiln. So it's not that issue. And I wipe everything down. So it's not that issue. I'm not sure what issue it is. It is a pretty combination though. You guys did a good job picking one out. Same thing happened with this one. So it could be that the speckled buff by Laguna doesn't like Holly Green. Boy, that's pretty though. Isn't that pretty? And I love that the tactile quality of it. I love a good rustic bread, an artesian loaf, and to make it out of a rustic like loaf pan. All right, so these turned out really pretty. So I did cream as the base, root beer on the pine cone, and Tim's Dark Celadon on the pine bough. Those are gorgeous. If you saw the last kiln opening, I was going for this with the mug, but I put a little bit too much glaze and of course got a little bit too much running, but I really like that. This is my idea of decorating, for Christmas. I love bringing nature in. I'm a nature girl. Oh, Tess is gonna love that too. I just get so excited for the stuff they make, Okay. Oh, let's start with the refire. Yeah, it's okay. Ooh, that's gorgeous. I don't know if they'll be able to pick it up. So I added pearl white. I did get a little bit more running. I like it when they really blend instead of like a harsh line. It's not really a harsh line. It's okay. It's definitely worth trying again. All right, so like I said, I've been watching Pottery by Jas, and she has a tutorial, I will link her to, on how to make these. And she actually puts, She actually will put a flower in them, you know, for a votive. And I'm just doing a tester this first time, but I could just see, you know, these also on a table centerpiece. Cream on the inside, firebrick on the outside. This seems to be my red and white Christmas. It seems to be what I'm choosing to do. So let me show you the other ones, because these ones, yeah, I like those better. I did the ruby slippers, stroke and coat, wiped it back, and then did cream over the top. Well, I guess it's okay. Those to me are a lot more stunning, but these are actually kind of soft. Looks almost like the soft red by Spectrum. All right, they're growing on me. So, but isn't that cute? I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them yet, what their purpose is. Obviously some sort of candle holder, but I'm not sure. And I didn't want to do the flowers inside of them because I didn't want to glaze them that way. I'm always thinking I could have glaze glued them, but let me just grab one. So I could have put the flower in here and glaze glued it in the kiln to make it faster to glaze. But I didn't want to glaze it this direction because I was afraid that when it heated up, it might slump. So I glazed it down, which meant that the flower, if I was going to have a flower in there, had to be attached, which means that that would have been a bear to try to glaze. So I might, if I'm going to put a candle in here with the flower, I might epoxy it. No. Still a work in progress, still playing around, so we'll see. All right, these are the last of mine. I made some thimble trees, little tiny trees, and I did them in the cream shadow blue and Tim Stark Celadon like I did that big one. They're cute. All right. Let's grab Mickey's here. These are more of her miniatures. She took a class by Trisha up at the Sarah in Orem. She teaches miniatures, and so Mickey took one, and very successful class. McKay, if you've been with me for a long while, Mac, Pottery by Mac, runs the pottery department up there at the Sarah now. So, which is super, super cool. Oh, this is cute. So she also made, I don't want to lose that lid. She's got a stopper for the lid, but she's done this mountain with, she's done the underglazes, and then she did the blue hydrangea and night moth at the top. But this looks like your old tin coffee pots. I love that. And then, of course, in sharp contrast, you know, she's got a super elegant little teapot. And apparently they are functional. So tea for mice, maybe. All right. These are done in underglazes. More of Mickey's donut bases. Okay, I want a donut now. That just makes you salivate. At least it doesn't me. I have not had lunch yet. Okay, so, ooh, Tess is gonna be happy. So Tess made these tumblers, and I believe she's done underglazes and then clear. So very pretty, and she did the wax resist with the tape, using tape as a resist. Let's see if I can just set these over here. And then, let's see, she's got two. So then she's got two of these in the checkerboard. And Oh, aren't those sweet? Bows, also done with underglazes and then clear. And then she's got, girl, she's getting so good. 4 with the red bows. And she just hand painted them on. And the clear. I think she's gonna be super happy. I don't know why she wouldn't be. These are gorgeous. Okay, which one am I gonna take? All right, when Savannah started making these, I went crazy. So this is all done in underglazes, then dipped in clear. A little snowman mug. I love how the hat comes down like a big floppy stocking cap. So I need to create some room. So hold please. So these, I believe, are all penguins. Aren't these just stinking adorable? Pitch black on the inside. And then everything else is underglazes and then dipped in cream. Look at that face. Oh, it's so sweet. Anyway, I am going to pick out penguins for my grandchildren. Look at that one. Oh, look at the hat. Oh, I'm just so in love with these. She was throwing snowmen and Christmas trees last night and was like, oh, I can't wait to see what she's gonna do with them. Oh, look at him. Oh, how am I gonna decide which grandkid gets one? At the end of this month, I will have 6 grandkids, you guys. Right? 6? Yes. All right. I mean, come on. How sweet are these? I just love them. Of course, you can make Savannah totems. Oh, do we have another? I gotta see if we can stack, because Tess has 3. Oh, okay, well, definitely these 2 are coming with me because they fit inside each other. Now I gotta find one for little Riker, who's 18 months old, or will be 18 months old here soon. Oh, I'm gonna have fun shopping. I love it when I can shop at Hobble Creek Pottery, you know? It's my favorite place to shop. And then these 2. Ah. Oh, this is gonna be tough. You had to go and make it really hard, Savannah. Okay, that is it for this kiln loading. I actually can fill it up right now halfway because we're still glazing. I will take some pictures of my things and have them at the end of the video. I don't take pictures of the students' work. I let them take care of their social media. Well, of course I do. But I will list them because I have had people ask me, how do I buy Tess's this, or how do I get in touch with Mickey? So I will list everybody's contact information so that you can, if you're interested in something you see, you can reach out to them. Anyway, thank you for watching. No, I'm not gonna say anything else. So we will see you in the next video. The next video will be Saturday. This is Tuesday, and I've got class in a few, so I'm probably not gonna have this up till Wednesday. But I'm gonna be doing 2 videos a week until we get to closer to Christmas. And anyway, that's it. I probably should just edit that all out. Guys, go get muddy, go have fun, enjoy the season, make some stuff, and check out these other potters that I've been marathoning, all right? And thank you, Audrey, and thank you, Jas. Really, really enjoyed making those. All right, we will catch you on Saturday.